Hey guys, what's going on? First off, Happy New Year. I can't even believe it's 2014 right now. Like 2013 flew by like that. It was just gone. And New Year's are always new beginnings, and that's what this video is all about. Really, I'm about to dig in and do some exciting things for you, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But man, time absolutely flies. First off, what do you think about this sweatshirt, right? Can you tell that it was a Christmas gift? And it was a Christmas gift from mom, no doubt. Christmas is funny because it seems like, the older you get, like when you're a kid, the quality of gift is like that. But as you age, it goes down, right? I don't know. I don't know. Um, but with this being the beginning of a new year and new beginnings, um, it really is just one of those times where you get to say, well, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what's going to happen now. Here's what I'm going to focus on and commit to this year. And in just thinking about the last 9 years, really, it's been 9 years for me online working from home. By the way, not from home anymore. This is actually one of my new offices. And in fact, I'll show you in it, not now, but I'll show you around. It's a pretty cool spot. But it's been 9 years that I've kind of been working for myself. And during that time, I've seen a lot of people attempt to start businesses online. Some of them successfully, some of them not so successfully. And I'm always humbled to say this, I've had the honor and opportunity to actually help sculpt a few people into creating $1 million plus businesses. And some of those folks right now are doing more than $1 million per month, actually several of them. And kind of seeing all that and being there at the beginning for people and watching them progress and grow and scale and change their life, compared to the person that just kind of continually struggles, there's a stark contrast, right? So what's the difference? And for me, I really don't think that the difference is that the people that are successful, I don't think they're any smarter than anybody else, straight up. They're not. I do think they're more focused, but I really think the bigger component to their success is they're willing to just go, right? They don't try to figure everything out, they just kind of go. And with a lot of people, what I see when they get online is that it's, especially when I talk to them, I get this feeling where it's like there's this sort of amoebus fear. Like, I don't want to mess it up, or I don't want to mess something up, right? And well, the one thing about marketing is you can't mess it up. You really can't. There is no right, there is no wrong. It's this huge sort of like science experiment, and you can't go wrong. But what I see so many people do is they get timid, they get scared, they don't want to try things because they think they're going to break something, and then if they do, they kind of retract and they don't know what to do. And thinking about this, because this is a new year for me, this is me kind of I was thinking for myself about like, well, what am I going to do this year? And really, that's the reason for this video. I'll explain more in just a little bit. Um, Really, when I was thinking about this stuff, I thought about, for some reason, my friend Anthony. Now, I grew up here in DC, and Anthony lived next door to me when I was a kid. And I remember I hadn't seen this guy in years and years. And he's like best friends. We were like 8 to 12 or so. So he'd always come over and sleep over, or I'd always go over. And actually, no, most of the time he'd come over to my house. But we'd always, like, we were just buddies, little kid buddies. I hadn't seen him. I hadn't seen him in a really long time. I saw him at the grocery store. And I was like, Anthony, what's going on, man? He's like, oh, Daegan, man, how you doing? And now he's got a family and a wife and all that sort of stuff. And it was just crazy. And I remember asking him about his father. I said, hey, man, how's your dad doing? How's your mom doing? He said, mom's doing fine. And he's like, Dad, man, I don't know. I don't know. Man, you haven't heard about him? He's like, and he said, man, he's a functional crackhead. You didn't know when we were growing up, that dude was always smoking crack? I haven't seen him in years, but apparently he's somewhere over in Northeast DC, still working, but just a crackhead. And it made me it made me think about marketing and certain marketers. And so let's define some new vocabulary, right, for 2014. It made me think about some marketers. There's some people that I think the best term, we'll use this going forward, is they're like functioning crackhead marketers. That is, they'll get in, they'll do stuff, but they'll keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. And they'll fear that they're going to make the mistake, and they'll get anxiety about it. Oh, I don't know. Should I smoke some crack? Should I buy some crack? And smoke some crack. Functional crackhead, right? That's Anthony's father. And that's the approach that some people take to their business. And well, if we want to succeed, those who succeed, they are not functioning crackhead marketers, right? They get things done. They make mistakes, and then they improve. And well, if we want to improve, if we want to use this year to our best capacity, that's what we got to do. And so this video is just to tell you that I'm absolutely committed to that cause. I had to take a lot of time last year to really focus in on traffic as an issue within our industry to kind of ensure that we always have quality traffic. And that's what we do over at the Home Business Agency. And I'm proud of it. And, it's a great thing. And I'll talk about all that more. But really, for this year, I'm just committed. Can't tell you how many breakthroughs, how many cool marketing things I've figured out over the last year, but I've had to be kind of silent about it. And this year is like, let's call it the coming out party in terms of just sharing as much badass, like just stuff that's going to make you money. And I'm excited to do it, right? I can't wait. There's so many things that I'm going to be sharing with you here. And really, do not be a functional crackhead marketer. And this video is just to ask this simple question. As we walk this path together over this year, 2014, what's most important to you? Because as I start to dig in and just start to pull out all the different things that I've learned over the years that I've used myself and helped other people with, either on a personal level or on bigger scale levels, I just really want to know, what's most important to you? Where's your focus? And if you, right below, I think if I figured things out right, you'll see a little poll. The cool thing about the poll is, if you answer the poll, you will immediately be able to see all the different responses from it. If you'll just give me a little insight and just tell me what it is you're focused on, or what it is you'd like to have me help you with, whether it's productivity, whether it's getting traffic, whether it's just the basics of getting started, or if it's a conversion or profitability, or any one of a thousand different things, below, just kind of let me know, and I'll take your lead. From there, we're about to have some fun. So, help me out below, and if I get my ducks in a line right here, guys, after you answer the poll below, I'll have some cool gifts for you. So anyone that decides to give me a little insight and leads me down the right path to get started, I'll have some cool stuff for you. And so look for that on the next page. Check that out, and then tomorrow we begin anew, and I'm following your lead. So new vocabulary, functional crackhead marketer, the guy that is in there, tweaked out, right, all tweaked out, and keeps making the same mistake, right? Don't be that guy. And I'm here to help you not be that guy. So help me below, and man, it's about to be fun. I'm excited. I can't tell you. You can see I'm excited. Even my neon green freaking these things, I'm excited. So let's get this show on the road.